Hey, how are you? And what's your name? And what's your result?
My name is Naladasya. I'm feeling great today. I'm
Okay.
just a bit nervous to be on camera.
Okay, no worries.
And I received country highest in my IGCSE physics and AGI highest in my IGCSE chemistry.
Wow, crazy. That's amazing. So, you got the country highest in physics. And what's the secret sauce or what's the recipe to get that?
I think I don't really have a specific trick because even I didn't know I was gonna get it. I was really trying to get this kind of result in chemistry
Mhm.
because chemistry is really easy and it
Right.
was my teacher was really encouraging me to get it.
Okay.
And I didn't expect to get it in physics, but I think one thing is because I really enjoy physics,
Mhm.
and also I don't really study physics like other people do.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't really memorize the formulas or definitions or things.
Mhm.
I like to learn the concepts in a way that I can recognize them or see them in real life. In real time. So
Whoa.
like even now the things that I learned in O levels, sometimes I will see some things in real life out in the
Right.
streets and I'll be like, I learned that mechanism in physics.
Whoa,
I
crazy.
think that really helps me tackle the unseen or
Mhm.
tricky questions which other
Mhm.
people get scared of.
Wow, that is mind blowing for me because realizing that you are doing the physics and really imagining it real life makes me super jealous, I would like to say.
Yeah.
And secondly, let's rewind. What was going in your mind when you got your result?
So I actually got my results in 3 different states.
Okay, wow.
throughout the year
Okay.
Because of some problems.
Right.
But first I got my results, the mark sheet,
Mhm.
on results day, and I was very, very upset because
Okay.
in chemistry I wanted to get 180 out of 180, but I got
Right.
178 out of 180.
Wow,
And the
crazy.
reason why I lost those 2 marks was
Yeah.
because I was extremely nervous in the exam
Mhm.
hall because everyone was expecting me to get 180 and to do great, and so I was
Wow.
like, even if I lose 1 mark, I'm
Crazy.
disappointing everyone. So
Wow.
I literally forgot to answer one very easy question. I just skipped past it. I didn't see it.
Ah.
Otherwise, I would have got a 180.
Wow.
So I was very upset about that, and I was like depressed because I was like, no matter how hard I work, it will never work out. Because even before O levels, I have never been a very studious student.
Mhm.
I
Wow.
like to have fun and chill.
I can't
And
imagine
I do
that.
a lot of creative things
Okay.
like art or gaming
Wow.
and all of that. So I was very upset. And then one day, after, like a few months later, after physics class,
Right.
my mom said that I got country highest in physics.
Whoa.
And I was like, I was not even happy. I was like, what about chemistry?
Oh
What am I
man.
gonna tell my teacher?
Right.
And then she was like, oh, you got nothing in chemistry. And I was like, I was so upset. I wasn't even
Man.
able to celebrate the achievement in physics.
That is crazy. I feel like the whole moment in my mind there's a meme going on. Some people aren't happy getting 178 with like total mark 180. Whoa, man.
Yeah.
But congratulations to you for achieving such impressive results.
Yeah.
And I also feel a bit sorry for you that you couldn't achieve what you wanted in
Yeah.
chemistry.
And
But
I didn't. If people from the outside think that it's great results. Of course it is. But I
Right.
cried so much over these results.
oh my god.
And again, like after a couple of months, right before my A's, there were the EdExcel Awards, and I realized that I did get AGI highest in chemistry.
Oh,
I think
okay.
someone
Wow.
forgot something or it got mixed up, and I didn't. get it.
Wow.
So I was kind of happy then, but it's like too late to celebrate.
After all the sleepless nights. Okay, that's fair. But I'm really speechless hearing your results, and the fact that you're not that happy makes me feel painful. And I feel most people would feel that way. But moving on. So, what's your future goal, and which field do you want to pursue your future in? Because I can clearly see that you're much more invested in chemistry, but you got the country highest in physics. So, which field are you planning on going?
I actually really enjoy physics. The only reason why I wanted to do well in chemistry was because my teacher was really pushing me to.
Okay.
And I was very flattered that someone expects so much of me. I'm just
Wow.
an extra. So I really wanted to do that. But in the
Mhm.
future, as bad as it sounds, I want to pursue something to do with arts.
Okay,
The
wow.
artistic field, whether it's performance arts or visual arts or something of that sort.
Right.
Even if it's like I'm good at math and physics, so
Right.
I feel like if you have to combine that with art, I would like to do maybe something to do with video game development or stuff
Crazy.
like that. I
Okay.
think
So,
that-
what games do you play? We are
I
on a
play
tangent.
Valorant.
Crazy. Me
Yeah,
too.
I
Okay.
actually sat for my O levels very early
Mm-hmm.
because I sat for my O levels when I was in the middle of class 9.
Okay.
And that was because my mom pulled me out of school early because I didn't go to school and I played Valorant like 12 hours a day.
Wow. What's your rank?
Let's not go there.
Okay. Okay. We'll leave it for that. Okay. We won't talk about gaming because we are here to empower our future generations. So,
Yeah.
moving on to the next question, which is what advice would you have for the next junior academia students, being a student of academia and now an alumni? So, what would you advise them to do and get your kind of results?
I think that even a lot of people think it's not important, but I think especially kids,
Mm-hmm.
they should put a lot of focus and time into doing more creative stuff and sports.
Definitely, right.
Because I think even though a lot of people think studies or academics and arts are very different, I
Mhm.
think doing or investing in art investing time into art from a young age really helps you think in a different light.
Right, definitely.
And it really helps your academics along the way because a lot of my friends, they really hate studying or
Mhm.
they see all of these things as huge challenges. But I think as someone who has been doing art for a really long time,
Mm-hmm.
I see everything in almost a creative light, and I feel like I
Right.
have a different vision from them because of my artistic background. And I
Wow.
think it really helps you in your academics like a lot.
No,
Even though people
definitely.
don't believe it.
Definitely. No, what you've said is really important. And in this generation, we are seeing that people don't have that much interest in
Yeah.
extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
So, what you're saying, like, children from young age should get involved in different kind of hobbies and
yeah.
then explore what they really want to do in life and what their belonging or what they really feel like doing.
Yeah.
So that is really important, and I feel
And
the younger
having-
generation. Yeah,
Having
go on.
physical and mental health is also very important.
Mhm.
I've seen many students who have worked much harder than me and who
Right.
deserved a lot more than me. But I
Right.
feel like they fell behind because all the pressure got to their mental health and they weren't
Right.
able to perform their best.
Right.
Almost similar to how the expectations led me to this.
Right, right. Okay, no, that is really important. So you had a way to distress from all those
Yeah.
studying and then focus on something else and then get back to studying
Yeah.
again. So that is really important, and thank you so much for sharing that. And because people really need to know about this. So the last question would be, what do you suggest students who would be sitting for their exam this year or the upcoming year? So what is your specific advice to them to get the highest mark possible?
I think what everyone should do and what I did also, even though they sound like contradicting, I think focusing on learning is more important than focusing on getting the result. I think a lot of people who really focus on getting the result, like most of the time it's something less than what you expected. Even if
Right.
people think you did great, you're gonna feel disappointed, or you're gonna like, I got good in chemistry and physics, but my
Right.
math teacher was disappointed.
Right.
So it will always be less than what you expect. But what you learn, you're gonna take it to A levels. What you learn,
Mhm.
then what you learn in A levels, you're gonna take to university. And also, I think the results never really shape you as a person. The
Definitely.
experience along the way does.
Definitely.
So I think enjoying your time in classes and enjoying time with friends, I'm bunking a class right now.
Okay. Sorry for that.
Classes here and there.
Right.
Going out with your friends. I think a lot of teachers will say that, oh, study now and you can have fun later. You can do both together.
Mhm.
And I think it's important to do both together so you don't get burnt out
Right.
and you can do great. I think you can do the greatest result when your mental health is at the best, state.
Right,
and all.
definitely.
I think studying all day or just being like, oh, I need to get this result exactly.
Right.
I think that doesn't help at all
Mhm.
because For me, I was just chill. I was like, okay,
Wow, okay.
let's just get this over with.
Wow, crazy mentality. But I want to say one thing. Hearing you, and I feel like I'm hearing, Rancho from Three Idiots. Like, I feel like I'm watching the real life version of that person. So you're perfectly like right. And the saying from Three Idiots was, "Don't focus on the results.
Yeah.
Focus on the path you're
Yeah.
taking." Something like that.
Because
So.
I've changed a lot through O levels.
Mhm.
Before O levels, I was like extremely socially anxious.
Okay.
I couldn't even talk to people.
Wow.
O levels was the time because before O levels, I had like some really bad incidents. I went
Okay.
through some really bad times,
Mhm.
and in O levels, I fixed all of that. I started talking to random people.
Wow.
Everyone was like, "This is that crazy girl who
Crazy.
talks to everyone." So I
Okay.
think those experiences and how much fun I had sitting at the back of the classes, I carry them with me, but I don't really carry these results with me.
Right, definitely.
When I got them, they were awesome, but a few years down the line, no one will remember them,
Right.
and they won't really mean anything. And I feel that every time I cried over them, it was a waste of time, energy, and everything.
That is true. That is very true. And I feel like what you said, like the experiences that you made
Yeah.
all the way, and then the results won't matter after like 5 years or 10 years.
Yeah.
No one's gonna ask them, but the experiences will stay with you
Yeah.
your whole life.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna end with a side question, which is, in this day of like Facebook and Instagram, people often like get lost in this social media, right? And somehow you can come up with reality bending physics imagination power you have. So I feel, how do you focus on your studies, and how did you build up that power of imagination?
I think the focus part, I'm not focused at all.
Okay.
I had like 14 hours screen time, 15 hours. On a good day, it was 18 hours.
We don't have to tell that. Okay, yeah, no, go on. Yeah, no, that happens.
That was pretty bad, and I feel like I had a comeback
Mhm.
right before the exams.
Right.
Even though I don't suggest anyone doing that. Not everyone can come back.
Right, no. That is very true.
I think at the end, I had this, as I said, I had that one teacher really pushing me for chemistry, to
Right.
get good in chemistry. And I was really, really, I don't know, like very emotional about it, because I couldn't believe that someone thinks someone like me can get a
Wow.
result like that.
Wow, yeah.
And I was very emotionally motivated by that. And I like at that time, I'm very close with my siblings, my
Okay.
brother and sister,
Mhm.
and they had just left the country. And
Oh,
so my
no.
biggest motivation
Right.
was that so I can reunite with them and
Right.
to be able to go anywhere I want, I need to have good results.
Result,
So I would
definitely.
have a picture of them on my phone, and whenever I would feel sleepy or like I don't want to study, I would just look at that picture and I would
Right.
cry and I'd be like,
Wow.
"Yeah, I'm doing this for them."
Wow, I feel like I am having a nostalgic memory, because I am also the youngest of
Yeah.
all my siblings, and both of my older brother and sister, they went abroad for university. So thank you so much for sharing such heartfelt moments of your life, and also for the advices that you gave. And thank you, and best of luck for your future, and hopefully you can reunite with your siblings
Yes,
in
thank
the
you.
near future. Thank you.